Once upon a time, long before cars, phones, or even electricity, there was a land full of life, beauty, and brave people. This land is now called Iran. But thousands of years ago, it had another name, Persia. And this is the story of how Persia became Iran, how it faced many storms, and how it always stood tall again. Let's begin at the very start. Chapter 1. The Birth of Persia, the Achaemenid Empire. A long, long time ago, around 550 BC, a wise and kind leader named Cyrus the Great rose from a small kingdom called Anshan. He believed that people should be free to speak their own language, worship their own gods, and live without fear. With these ideas, he built the first great empire in Iranian history, the Achaemenid Empire. His empire stretched from Egypt in the west to India in the east, the largest empire the world had ever seen. Cyrus even freed slaves and wrote the Cyrus Cylinder, which some call the first human rights charter in history. But peace doesn't last forever. After Cyrus died, his son Cambyses II tried to expand the empire into Egypt. Then came Darius I, who ruled wisely and built the beautiful city of Persepolis. Then came war. In 490 BC, Darius sent his army to fight the Greeks in the Battle of Marathon. But the Greeks were ready, and they defeated the Persians. Did this break Persia? No. It still stood strong. Years later, a Greek hero named Alexander the Great came with his army. He defeated the last Achaemenid king, Darius III, in 331 BC. The Achaemenid Empire fell. But guess what? The spirit of Persia didn't die. Chapter 2. New Kings, New Battles, the Parthian Empire. After Alexander's empire broke apart, many rulers came and went. Then, in 247 BC, a new dynasty rose, the Parthians. They were fierce riders and fighters. For over 400 years, they fought against the powerful Roman Empire. One famous battle was the Battle of Carrhae in 53 BC. The Parthians defeated a huge Roman army led by General Crassus. They used fast horses and clever tactics. The Romans feared them, but the Parthians never gave up. Still, no empire lasts forever. After many years, the Parthians were replaced by a new power, the Sassanids. Chapter 3. Glory and Fall, the Sassanid Empire. In 224 AD, Ardashir I founded the Sassanid Empire. Under kings like Shapur I and Khosrow I, Persia became rich and powerful again. They built big cities, palaces, and helped spread knowledge and science. But danger came from the west. A new religion, Islam, began to grow fast. In 651 AD, Muslim Arab armies attacked Persia. After many battles, the Sassanid Empire fell. But once again, the heart of Iran kept beating. Even though the Arabs won, they could not erase Persian culture. Many Iranians became Muslim, but they kept speaking Farsi, the language you hear today. Chapter 4. Storms from the East, the Mongol Invasion. Many centuries passed. There were Islamic caliphates, local kings, and poets like Rumi and Ferdowsi who kept the soul of Iran alive. Then came one of the darkest chapters, the Mongol invasion in the 1200s. Led by Genghis Khan's grandson Hulagu Khan, the Mongols destroyed cities like Baghdad and Nishapur. Many lives were lost. Iran was broken and burned. But after the storm, new hope came. The Ilkhanate dynasty, started by Hulagu, slowly adopted Persian culture. Later came the Timurids and Safavids, bringing back the light. Chapter 5. Rise Again, the Safavid Empire. In 1501, a brave young leader named Shah Ismail I founded the Safavid Empire. He made Shia Islam the official religion of Iran, which is still true today. Under Shah Abbas the Great, Iran reached new heights. He built amazing buildings in Isfahan, like the Imam Mosque and Ali Kappa Palace. He also won battles against the Ottoman Turks. But again, enemies came. The Ottomans and Afghans attacked many times. In 1722, Afghan forces even captured Isfahan, ending the Safavid rule. Yet Iran did not vanish. Chapter 6. Fire and Sword, the Afsharid Empire and Nader Shah. Now comes one of the most exciting chapters in Iranian history, the rise of Nader Shah Afshar. He was born Nader Koli Beg in 1688 in northeastern Iran. He came from a poor Turkmen tribe called the Afshars. But despite his humble beginnings, he would become one of the most powerful kings in Iranian history. When Afghanistan invaded and took over Isfahan, Nader gathered an army. He drove the Afghans out and saved Iran. For this bravery, he was crowned Shah of Iran in 1736. He founded the Afsharid dynasty. But Nader didn't stop there. He wanted revenge. In 1739, he marched into India and defeated the Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah. He captured the city of Delhi, took its treasures, including the famous peacock throne, and returned to Iran richer than ever. His victory in Delhi became legendary. But Nader's story ended in tragedy. In 1747, during a rebellion, he was assassinated. Though his empire soon collapsed, his courage and victories inspired generations of Iranians. Chapter 7. Struggles with Foreign Powers, the Qajar Era. In the 1700s, the Zand and then the Qajars ruled Iran. These were hard times. European powers like Britain and Russia wanted control over Iran's land and oil. During World War I, both Britain and Russia entered Iran, trying to control its oil fields. Iran tried to stay neutral, but it was hard to stay safe between two giants. In 1925, a military leader named Reza Shah Pahlavi took charge. He modernized Iran, building roads, schools, and factories. He changed the name of the country from Persia to Iran in 1935. Chapter 8. Revolution and War, the Modern Era. In 1941, during World War II, Reza Shah was removed by British and Soviet forces. His son, Mohammad Reza Shah, became king. The 1950s brought political struggle. In 1953, the Shah was briefly overthrown by Dr. Mohammad Mossadegh, who wanted to nationalize Iran's oil. But with help from Britain and the USA, the Shah returned to power. This made many Iranians angry. In 1979, a powerful movement called the Islamic Revolution began. People rose up, and the Shah fled. A religious leader, Ayatollah Khomeini, became the new leader of Iran. Soon after, a terrible war came. Chapter 9. Blood and Tears, the Iran-Iraq War. In 1980, the leader of Iraq, Saddam Hussein, attacked Iran. He thought Iran was weak after the revolution. But he was wrong. For 8 long years, Iran fought back. Millions of soldiers and civilians suffered. Cities like Abadan and Karamshar were bombed and destroyed. The war was full of pain and loss. But Iran never gave up. Even when things looked darkest, the people stayed strong. In 1988, the war ended with no clear winner. Iran had survived, but it had paid a heavy price. Chapter 10. Iran Today, a land that never falls. Today, Iran is a proud nation with deep roots and a bright future. It has universities, scientists, artists, and athletes. It remembers its past, the good and the bad. From Cyrus the Great to the heroes of the Iran-Iraq War, Iran has shown that no matter how many times it falls, it rises again, stronger than before. So remember this story, dear friend. Every time Iran was hit by fire, it grew like a phoenix. Every time it was beaten, it stood tall. Every time darkness came, Iran found the light. And that is the story of a land that never gives up, the land of Iran.